This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you in part by the Daily Herald.
So Morolake, you finished up a great high school career here these last couple weeks with the state championship in the 100. You know, you had a very good first 3 years, but you still didn't get that outdoor state title. You wrap it up here early this year. But let's go back to the beginning of your senior season. What was kind of the mindset for you going in? What were a couple of your goals?
Going into senior season, I think my biggest goal was trying to win a state title, not just a state title, but 2 state titles, and to become a state record holder.
So I guess kind of now that you're at the point where we're about a week, week and a half removed from your last race as a Warrior, how do you remember your senior year?
I think it was great. I don't think I could exchange it for anything, or this last season that I've had, race-wise at least. I think it was probably my best season yet. I improved in ways that I didn't think that I was even capable of improving anymore. So. And
the times drop impressively, throughout the season. You set the indoor record in the 55. The 11.41 in the outdoor. When we talked to you after both races, you kind of said something similar, something along the lines of, it's awesome, but I can't put it into words. At this point, can you put it in words?
I can put the entire race into words now. When I was running that 100, about 50 meters in, I was kind of in disbelief that I was actually winning. I think it was the first time running on that track where I was in the lead during the race. And at the end of the race, before the race was even finished, I was just unbelievably happy to see that I'd actually won. It was like an overjoyous, excited feeling.
When you go through a race like a 100, what's kind of your mindset? What are you thinking about maybe when you're getting ready to get in the blocks, when you get in the blocks and then boom, that gun goes off and you got that straightaway to run. What's your routine, I guess?
It depends on the race and what I've been trying to work on. Sometimes I'm thinking about my start. Sometimes I'm thinking about the race, like running in between. Before that race, I don't know. I wasn't trying to think about nothing. I was trying not to think about my hamstring. I was focusing on my start because I thought that in the previous year that I was beat out of the blocks. From the beginning of the race, it was just over. Mm-hmm. So I was focusing on making sure that I had a really good start. And once my start was done and the starting portion of the race was over, I was focused on staying with it, keeping my legs moving as fast as they need to be going, not easing up just because I was in the lead.
One of those things where you had a good start, but there's so much more of the race after that to do?
Yes.
You mentioned the hamstring, kind of dealing with some injuries here in the outdoor season after a relatively healthy indoor season. What was that kind of like, kind of dealing with the stress of making sure you're rehabbing, but at the same time making sure you're up on the training because there's so many girls throughout the state that are trying to do the same thing you are?
It was difficult at the conference meet 2 weeks prior to the state meet when my hamstring went down again, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it to the state meet. That was the first thing that I was thinking about. And to be at that state meet, I was not thinking about it at all at the starting block. I was thinking about my start. I was thinking about finishing the race. My hamstring was I knew it was there, but I wasn't worried about it. If it was going to go, it was going to go. I was going to try anyways.
Yeah, talking with a couple of weeks ago with Coach, he was telling us, going into the sectional meet, we're going to tell her to run 90%, and it's a qualifying meet. And state's the thing to focus on. How do you approach that? Where you're hurting a little bit, and maybe you don't go all the way when there's somebody next to you that's going to be giving 100.
It was a mindset thing. I had to realize that I had to accept losing and know that I really wasn't losing. I was just trying to qualify. I knew that I could run qualifying time without hurting myself, so that's what I needed to do, was qualify in order to get to the next week and just be okay with losing just that one day.
Now, the 100 race this year, the field is girls that you've kind of ran with these past 3-4 seasons, being at the top of the 100 when you look at, Aaliyah Brown, Cecily Jones, Kim Azee from Bolingbrook. You guys all really run together, and I imagine, see each other a lot of different meets, maybe even outside of, high school stuff. What's that like? I imagine you kind of get to know some of these girls over the course of 4 years.
I would definitely consider, Kim and I have a national record together on the 4x1. She's definitely my friend and teammate before she's my competitor. And over the past couple of years, racing against Cecily and Aaliyah, I've gotten to know them pretty well as well. We see each other over summer. So it's kind of like a frenemies vibe when we're on the track. Like, we're friends, but I still want to beat you in this race.
How do you kind of put that aside?
You just have to for 11 seconds, it's over after that.
Definitely. Track also a team sport. You guys have had some very good team success in your time here, with, some relays, with some distance groups as well. What's kind of been like, the team experience here? I know your sister was here a couple of years with you as well, and you guys were on a relay together. What was that kind of team experience here like at Waubonsie?
It was amazing. My freshman year, we referred to each other as the Goon Squad. We had a song and everything together. We were a really close-knit team. We pushed each other at during workouts, at the meets. My sophomore year, we had our Fab Five, and it was the same deal, pushing each other throughout workouts. It wasn't just like a track thing for us either, because we would leave the track and we would still be hanging out. We'd still be together. It was nice to have teammates that were not just your teammates, but your really close friends as well.
The Goon Squad. How did that come about?
I really don't know. It was probably from a song. I can't even think of the name of the song by Lil Wayne, but I remember the song. It was he referred to himself as a goon because he was just that good. So we referred to ourselves as goons because we were just that good.
Okay. All right. Interesting take. I like it. So, you've kind of can take a step back now, from here at Waubonsie. What do you kind of see here in the future for this Warrior program?
I think there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of hard workers that are still on the team. Alyssa Post, Tina Marie Fertanchin. They work hard when they need to work hard, and I think that if they continue working hard, that they have a lot of success in their future. There's some good freshmen coming into the team. I think working hard and seeing how the older people work hard, I saw Kia Pinnock working hard my freshman year, and that's where I knew that in order to be good, you have to work hard to be good. So I'm hoping that the older girls will take a stand, work hard, and show the incomers that in order to be good, you have to work hard. It doesn't come easy.
Definitely. Now the next step for you, the University of Illinois. I know a lot of track coaches were after you, hoping to get your name on the dotted line. Why Illinois?
Illinois had a certain advantages that other schools didn't have. Well, it was certainly closer to home, but not too close where I wasn't expected to be at home. Mm-hmm. It has an upcoming program that's gone soaring in the past year with their freshman, Ashley Spencer, and I'm hoping that joining that team, it will get even better than it already is right now. And they have an amazing coach in Tanja Bufford-Bailey. She's a 3-time Olympian, and she's a bronze medal holder. So she knows what she's doing, and she knows what it takes to get to where I want to be.
Something that maybe you hope to, Illinois, not the biggest name when it comes to women's track and field, but maybe you guys, maybe as a class, maybe as some of the people that are already there, hoping to maybe change that over these next couple of years?
Yes, we definitely are. Ashley Spencer has single-handedly kind of turned the program around just in her freshman year, and she still has another 3 years there. I'll join forces with her next year in the 100 and the 200, and she's a 400 runner as well. I'll train with her in the 400 and see if we can make magic happen.
Definitely. I know, you look at this incoming class, the whole class is star-studded just in Illinois. Amanda Fox, who was our athlete of the fall with Naperville Sports Weekly over at Naperville Central, Lindsay Rakosnick, a distance runner over from Glenbard East. Have you guys kind of, maybe some of the other people in the recruiting class kind of chatted at all about some things that you guys are hoping to do once you get down there?
Not really chat about what we're hoping to do when we get down there, but we've definitely made friends with each other, gotten to know each other pretty well. I'm looking forward to my freshman season with them.
Definitely. Now, as a sprinter, something that always, kind of gets me is you guys train so hard and, work on block starts, work on, running form for something that, like you mentioned in the 100, lasts 11 seconds. How do you guys kind of work on, staying so focused and doing so many things for something that lasts such a short amount of time?
I guess because since track isn't like a basketball game where if you miss your free throws in the fourth quarter, you have the next game to do it in. We don't have the next quarter, we don't have the next game. Your race is 11 seconds, and if you mess up, that's it. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's what keeps you focused, that's what keeps you motivated, knowing that you only have one shot in every meet. Just like in the sectional meet, if you false start, that doesn't ruin it for you just for that one race in sectionals, but you're also not going to state prelims, you're not going to state finals. It's like a chain event that happens with us.
You know, as you look back on your time here at Waubonsie, what are some memories that come up that, you know, a couple things you're going to kind of remember here with your time here?
Our weight room. The weight room not only hosted a couple of fights and dances, I maxed up there some weights I never thought I would be able to max coming in my freshman year. I think I got to 315 in the squat. This track, of course, from the different workouts that we had, just the conversations with friends and the people that I've met here.
Piece of advice, maybe, or a survival guide, you know, getting through 4 years here in the Waubonsie Valley track program?
Hard work pays off. You come out here and you do nothing every day at practice, you'll do the same thing when you go to a meet. You come out here and you work hard every day at practice, your hard work will show when you get to a track meet.
Definitely. Well, Morolake, congratulations on Athlete of the Spring, and good luck to all you do in the future.
Thank you very much.